Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the Liverpool Career Mode. This is an incredible episode. I hope you guys will enjoy it, so go ahead and smash that like button. 2,000 likes would be amazing, assistant coaches. But starting off, we are taking a look at the transfer list because you assistant coaches have decided that I should make some transfers in the upcoming transfer window, and in order to be able to do that, we need to sell someone, because right now in our transfer budget we only have 230k. Yes, that's not enough money. If any player asks for more money in his wages, we will have a problem until January, because we only do have 7k in the wage budget as well. So hopefully that will change as fast as possible. Liverpool currently on that first spot after the last episode. For the first time in the season, I think we are now in that first spot with 25 points, 2 points ahead of the rivals of Tottenham Hotspurs, who we are playing against right now. If you guys can remember, I tweeted out that I've gotten myself a new gaming monitor, and I have to say this one really helps me out gaming. My TV had a lot of delay on it, and this one is just 1 millisecond. So basically my gameplay will be improving thanks to the new monitor, and I'm really looking forward to see how good I can actually be on FIFA if my TV is fast enough. This is our starting lineup: Sturridge, Lewandowski, Coutinho, Marco Royce, and Marco Royce is the player to watch according to EA. The last time they said that, he scored 3 goals for our team and got 1 assist, but this is also the starting lineup of Tottenham. It's a good one, but we are starting off with Marco Royce on the ball, passing it to Coutinho. He tries a finesse shot, but that one gets saved by Vorm. Now Markovic with the skills, getting past one, looking for someone in the middle. He has some space, but decides to pass it over to Daniel Sturridge. Sturridge with the cross over to Lewandowski. The striking partnership is working together once again. Sturridge with the assist and Lewandowski with the header. It's just a perfect start into this match, and now the team is even more motivated to get more goals in. Let's see what we can do. It's a pass over to Markovic once again. The attacks are starting off with him. He does dribble around a little bit, pass it over to Klein. Klein now with a pass to Lewandowski on his own. He tries a fancy goal right there, but it does get parried by the goalkeeper again. Vorm doing a good job so far, but Coutinho with them skills and the dribbling, getting past many players and taking that shot. Good stuff from Coutinho, man. I'm really glad he is getting better and better in this career mode. Marco Royce now on the left hand side. He does have some space. Obviously with his pace he will get past a lot of players. He does cut inside right here. Tries to dribble around the defenders in the penalty area, but that was not the right decision. But he gets taken down, and it's a penalty for our team. This is the big chance to make it 2-0 for Liverpool. And it's the chance for Marco Royce to score. Marco taking it, and it's 2-0 for Liverpool. A great match so far. Within the first 30 minutes, we have scored 2 goals. Marco Royce doing a good job in his run, and then getting the penalty and then scoring it as well. So our team was dominating this match, and I was really surprised about that, because the last gaming session I had, I wasn't playing this well. And now Lewandowski on the ball is crossing it into Sturridge. It's 3-0 in the 55th minute. What a mistake by the defense. Take a look at this. I mean, the build-up was really nice in this goal, but then Lewandowski's cross could have been stopped by the defender. Maybe he was too scared to score an own goal in that position. I do understand, but Sturridge gets to it with perfect positioning. That cross from Leva wasn't actually good, but the run of Sturridge made it look good. Now it's 3-0. Yes, Spurs is completely losing it. It's the 82nd minute. Matic with the cross, and Lewandowski scores once again. It's his 2nd goal in this match. 4th minute, he has now 2 goals and 1 assist in this match. What a performance by Lewandowski, who has been in the comments a little bit, people saying he's not scoring enough, but now he is back on it once again. And not only him, both of our strikers are doing a great job. Coutinho, Royce and Markovic helping them out big time. Markovic is just an amazing player. I honestly suggest you guys please try him out. Markovic is amazing in this game, and it's like the only player I can dribble around with like properly and get past defenders. Same with Coutinho, but Markovic is a little bit faster, so you can use him and you will have a lot of fun. But that's a 4-0 victory against Spurs. A lot of goals scored. And on top of that, we have kept the clean sheet. It is Horn and Lingard being trained because Origi is now out on international matches. Emre Can wants to play in the upcoming match. I will give him his playing time in the starting 11 over Matic. Matic also needs some resting time, but here's Matthias Ginter saying that he's happy to be implemented into the squad once again and that he's getting a lot more playing time than he used to. Liverpool now on 28 points. Arsenal though not giving up. They are in that second spot, only 2 points away from us, and now we have to play against a very big opponent. But Lewandowski now has taken over the top scoring list. He's in that first position, and Sturridge is in the first spot for the assists. That's amazing. Finally, I just love having my players in the top scoring and in the top assist list. But boys, it's time to play a bigger game than the one before. It's against Manchester City. But take a look at the lineup. They have Kempf, they have Delph in there, they have Fopala. I don't even know who Fopala is. Sukulini, surely a good talent, but the lineup of Manchester City in this match doesn't make any sense. If you saw the bench, you know that they have some insane players on the bench, and I do not really understand why they are playing with this team against me. Maybe they are underestimating Liverpool, even though they are in that first spot, but they will be punished for doing so. Maximovic in the 12th minute already scoring. It's 1-0 for Liverpool against a really weak side of Manchester City, which no one was expecting, and they are doing that on their home ground, so it seems like they have some justifying to do after this match, and they have to explain themselves and just show why they have been coming up with this lineup. But I was a bit too aggressive. I knew that this lineup wasn't good at all, and I had the chance to score many goals in this match as well, so I tried to get to the ball as fast as possible. But Coutinho gets a yellow card right here, and it just shows me that I had to settle down a little bit and just try and concentrate and get the attacks in properly. Marco Royce on the free kick. It doesn't hit the target, and we are moving on into the next attack, which is surprisingly Manchester City. Zuccolini with the pass to Aguero. Aguero to Fopala. Who the hell are you? Who the hell is Fopala? I've never heard of him. Zuccolini now on the ball, passing it to Delph, and then it's a shot coming in. But our goalkeeper is making a good save. Maximovic will get it away in the end. Now Manchester City making a big mistake in the defense. Markovic gets to it. He does see Lewandowski right in front of him. Lewandowski one-on-one against the keeper. He will take the shot and score. He makes it 2-0 as Manchester City were pressing up high. They were trying to get that equalizer, but here it is. Lewandowski, after that pass from Markovic, about 60 or 70% of this goal belonged to Markovic. Good job, buddy. That interception got the attack started, but now Manchester City wanted that equalizer, at least one goal, even more. It is Zabaleta on the ball, passing it over to James Rodriguez, who has been subbed into this game. And the attack is not stopping right there. I'm losing the ball with Marco Royce, and then Manchester City are doing some nice passing play. The goalkeeper gets to it, and then Iheanacho had a big chance to score, but he was offside, I think. That was quite lucky for our team. And here is Matic, Ginta and Firmino joining into the game. Emre Can had to go out. I needed someone to defend this properly. Matic is the guy to do so. Here he is, Matic with the header. He loses it sadly. Otamendi with the pass to Kun Aguero. Nasri now back to Aguero. Aguero is through. This is the chance for them to score. And Timo Horn is making a great save. It is still 2-0 for Liverpool as Timo Horn gets to it. And now Horn has passed it over to Lewandowski, who is through. And he will pass it to Daniel Sturridge, who does not hit the target. A big mistake, and then Roberto Firmino trying something fancy. But that was my fault. I pressed that button without even wanting to. And here it is. We will redeem ourselves with this goal right here. We missed a big opportunity to make it 3-0. Manchester City are attacking way too much. and their defense is being caught by a counter-attack of Liverpool that makes it 3-0 in the end, and it is another 3 points for Liverpool. I have to say though, this is the fault of Manchester City's manager. They have been coming up with a starting lineup which was disrespectful in my opinion, because we are the league leaders and you're coming up with that lineup if you have those players on the bench. It makes no sense. Origi is going up to the 81 rating. Yes, he has grown, and here I am once again trying to motivate Coutinho, because he has been sending messages to us saying that he is probably thinking about leaving and all that stuff, and I do not want that to happen. And here we are in the Champions League group stages. We now have 10 points and we are playing against Schalke, so we can afford to simulate that match because there's a 5-point gap between us and Benfica. Let's move on and sim that one, and here you can see we are actually losing this match after being so good against all these opponents, but it was our reserves team, so I wanted to give them some playing time. But I'm not really bothered by this one. I'm not really bothered by losing against Schalke because there's still a big advantage for us in the Champions League group stage. Liverpool now in that first spot of the BPL with 31 points, and Arsenal has now dropped down to a 4 points gap between us and them. But Manchester United's Rooney has scored a few goals and he is now the joint top striker of the BPL. So we had to, of course, change that once again. Lewandowski has to be in that first spot by himself. And in order to be able to do that, we needed to get a victory against Sunderland. This is our starting lineup. Nothing has changed. And that's the way we will keep it. The lowest rated player in my team right now is my goalkeeper. And I've seen many comments talking about him and that I should replace him with a higher rated goalkeeper for important Champions League matches and all that. And I will be thinking about that one. We'll see. I will let you assistant coaches decide in the end, to be honest. But here you can see we are starting off with Markovic. Nice passing play from Liverpool. And straight after that, it's another chance coming in for Liverpool now. Lewandowski with a pass to Sturridge. Sturridge over to Markovic. Another attack started by him. Coutinho back over to Markovic. It's a direct cross for Daniel Sturridge. What a cross that was from Markovic. And Daniel Sturridge makes it 1-0 for our team against Sunderland. A perfect start once again. And now they were fired up. Lewandowski and Coutinho working together really well. Coutinho though now with the pass to Sturridge. Sturridge back to Coutinho. Coutinho waiting for Sturridge to make a run. It's a perfect lobbed pass to Sturridge. And it is 2-0 now. We have taken the lead by 2 goals. And it is just insane how good this team is performing. I was absolutely surprised of how good I was now playing with Liverpool. Sturridge with the pass to Coutinho. Coutinho back over to him, and that volley. Take a look at it from a different angle. That volley was just insane. Sturridge scoring a perfect goal. It actually hit the post and went in. And it's 2-0 now for Liverpool, who have taken Sunderland apart in the first 20 minutes. And there was a lucky shot coming in for Sunderland, but Horn gets to it once again. Matic now defending properly, passing it to Lewandowski. Lewandowski over to Markovic. Markovic once again in a good position. This time decides to cut inside, pass it over to Lewandowski, who is now hopefully the only leading top scorer in the BPL. Markovic is involved into the start of this attack again. He gets past the defender with that spin, and then Lewandowski has an easy spot to take the shot from. And after all these goals that I've scored in this episode, I just decided to show the sliders just for the sake of it, because guys, I know there will be some people in the comments saying, oh, how did you suddenly start to score so many goals? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But in that day when I recorded that, it was just amazing. I was playing Halo all day long, and then I started to play FIFA. And then I recorded FIFA, and I really don't know how it happened, but our team suddenly started to work together really well. I realized though that I've been passing it a lot more lately instead of trying to run past players or dribble around them. So maybe that's something I had to improve, and now I've done it, and we have gotten another victory. It's another 3 points in the BPL for Liverpool. 2 tough opponents beaten in this episode. Then Sunderland was one of the easier matches of this season because they are not really doing too well, and Origi is still being trained. He is still improving, but I have to say I was amazed by the performance of a couple of players in this episode. Lewandowski, Sturridge and Markovic, they have been amazing. Coutinho also had some good moments, and Nathaniel Klein, after those results, he's saying that he wants to stay at the club. He was one of those players, just like Coutinho, saying that he might be thinking about his future at the club, and he is sticking to us. Daniel Sturridge has been selected to be the player of the month. That is the first time in a long time that one of my players has been the player of the month, so I was quite proud. And the upcoming match will be against Manchester United. After all these good performances, the first match in December is against Manchester United, who are in that 4th spot. Swansea City in that 3rd spot with 26 points. But now you can see we have made that gap bigger. It is 6 points between us and Arsenal. And on top of that, Maksimovic has gone up to an 85 rating. He is just a 6th centre back, boys. And we also do have Emre Can going up to a 79. He sadly hasn't been improving at all throughout this career mode. We had to train him a lot of times, so that was really upsetting, because I wanted to make Emre Can a really important part of my team, but he's just another player on the reserves right now. And this is the question for you assistant coaches. I've seen a lot of comments saying that our goalkeeper should be replaced. I personally am really happy with Timo Horn, but I want to know what you assistant coaches think. I want to let you decide, so let me know in the straw poll, should we buy us a new goalkeeper with the money that we could get through the transfers? It's not a sure thing, but if we do sell Firmino and some other players, we might have some money in our hands to buy us a new goalkeeper, basically. So let me know in the straw poll. Thank you assistant coaches so much for watching. Smash that like button and have a nice day. I love you.